Hello everyone, welcome to Genius Tutorials, and today in this session we are going to learn that how can we calculate angle between minute hand and hour hand of a clock. And we have seen these type of questions many times in our exams, and students generally get confused that how to calculate the angle and what should be the uh, best strategy to find angle in any situation. So let's understand this concept, and we are going to derive one formula, also direct formula, through which we can find any angle for any situation. Okay, but before we start with the session, I would like to suggest you to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can get notifications and you can get updates for the coming videos and the coming sessions. Okay, so let's start with this, how to calculate angle between minute hand and hour hand of a clock. So for any situation, if you need to calculate angle between minute hand and hour hand of a clock for any situation, let's say H, R and M minutes. Okay, we can say that angle between minute hand and hour hand of a clock is given by 30H minus 11 by 2M. And you can keep this angle in modulus because this angle can never be negative. So you can use this formula directly for any situation. Let us say, if I say what will be the angle between minute hand and hour hand at 5:20, like this, in this situation. Okay, so we can say that angle will be equal to 30 into h. What is the value of h here? H is 5 minus 11 by 2 m here is 20. So solving this, you will get 150 minus 110. So it will be 40 degrees. So 40 degrees will be the answer between minute hand and hour hand of a clock when the time is 5:20. So let's try one more question. Suppose the question is, what is the angle between hour hand and minute hand at 4:40? Okay, so 4:40, so we can say the value of h is 4 and value of m is 40 here. So we know that theta can be calculated as 30h minus 11 by 2m. Just substitute these values. 30 into 4 minus 11 by 2 into 40. It will be 120 minus 220. Now as you can see, it is a negative value, but theta can never be negative, so considering the modulus value, it will be 100 degrees. Okay, so the angle between minute hand and hour hand of a clock at 4:40 is 100 degrees. Now what does this negative sign represent? See, in clock there are times when we can say that R end has covered greater angle than the minute hand, but it can also be possible that minute hand has covered greater angle with respect to R end. If this is minute hand and this is R end, so depending upon the fact that which hand has traced the greater path, that represents whether the angle is coming to be negative or positive. But you need not to bother about it. You have to take the modulus value so that the angle will always be a positive value. Okay, so this will be the angle traced by minute hand and hour hand at 4:40. Okay, so we have covered this formula. We have learned that this is the formula to find angle between minute hand and hour hand of a clock. But let's now derive this formula, that how we can derive this formula if for a particular time h, r and m minutes, theta is 30h minus 11 by 2m. How we can conclude this? So let us understand the basic things. Suppose we have a clock and suppose this is R end and this is minute hand. Okay, so if I say that what will be the angle traced by R hand, we know that R hand will cover complete revolution in 12 hours. So we can say in 12 hours it will cover 360 degrees. Okay. So 12 hour means how many minutes? It will be 60 into 12 minutes. In this much minutes, it will cover 360 degrees. So what will be the angle traced in 1 minute? It will be 360 degree divided by 60 into 12, or you can say 1 by 2 degree, half degree. Okay, so this will be the angle traced in 1 minute. Now R and will cover 1 by 2 degree in 1 minute for a particular time, let us say HR and M minutes. What will be the angle traced by R? Now in H hours, how many minutes are there? 60 minutes. So 60 into 1 by 2, it will be 30. 30 H. Okay. Plus in M minutes, 1 minute half degree, and in M minutes it will be 1 by 2. So this much degrees, this will be the angle traced by R and in HR and M minutes. This will be the angle traced by R and only. Okay. Suppose R and has to reach up to this position. So how much angle is traced? This much angle. This is the angle traced by only R and we have to subtract the angle traced by minute hand so that we can calculate angle between these two. So we have to subtract that value. So what will be the angle traced by minute hand of that clock? Now minute hand will cover 360 degree in 60 minutes. In 60 minutes it will cover 360 degree. So we can say in 1 minute it will cover 6 degrees. Okay. And in M minutes it will cover 6M degrees. So this will be the angle traced by minute hand and this will be the angle traced by R hand. But we need to find the angle between these two hands. So we can do one thing, we can take modulus value and it is 30H plus 1 by 2M, this much degrees, minus 6M degrees. Solving this, we can say that it will be 30H. Taking LCM, you will get minus 11 by 2M. So this will be the angle to calculate to be calculated between minute and hour end of a clock. So I hope this concept is clear to you that how we can calculate angle between two hands of a clock. So I'm giving you question, you have to just comment your answers in the comment section. I'm giving you two parts. First is what will be the angle between minute hand and hour end of a clock at 5:40 and 2:50. Just try these two questions and give your answers in the comment section below. And if you have any query or any doubt relating to this particular concept, you can ask your doubts also. And if you need to ask anything apart from that, my WhatsApp number is there in the description below. You can feel free to WhatsApp me. Okay. So thank you so much for this session. We will come up with more such videos. Thank you.